Hi guys, this is Starcraft and welcome to the series of Starcraft English commentary. This is gonna be the ASL S17 Quarterfinal number 4 played between two very esteemed, highly regarded player in the Starcraft community in Korea, in the world, in the universe. Soulkey versus Mini. The second set in the series is gonna be played on the map Troy SC, my favorite map, and a very nice pick, I think, overall for Mini. He picks his map. You can see, if you look at the win rate on this map, I'm going to pull up the stats for you. Actually, I had the bad stats previously. This is the correct stats. So Troy SE is 58% win rate, a staggering 58% win rate, almost 59 in favor of Protoss versus Zerg. Radion was slightly worse for Protoss, but still over 50%. Yeah, so if Soulkey loses this game on this map, that mini pick and is, highly favored. That guy's very handsome. Highly favored in favor of Protoss, and 2-0 down in the third game. We might see a cheese from Protoss here. Now, the reason why I love this map, not Radion, Troy SC, is because as Protoss, you can kind of box your enemy in by destroying the signatures, and it forces the players to go for very air dominant kind of strategy. It's not an island map, but it's really air favored and flavored there. So that's very good for both the players. So it looks like Soulkey is gonna be looking forward to go for the 12 hatch. Mini is looking forward to go for the forge. Okay, he didn't need to have the forge there, but he's gonna go for it anyway. And we might see some pylon trick here, some pylon shenanigans happening, and it is happening right now. But Mini reveals his probe a little bit there. Weird. Why did he choose to reveal his probe? Can you put the pylon here in this area? I don't think you could, because it looks like the drone, the mineral line is not actually that close. There's a huge gap, so I think this probe is not going to be able to do some damage here. It looks like Mini is not going to go for 12 Nexus, and the early advantage is not going to Mini. Just like the first game, Mini had the advantage for going for 12 Nexus, but now he's going to be going for Forge first, and he doesn't need that. He doesn't need that Forge, whereas Soulkey is quite safe with what he's going here for. Anyways, yeah, let me remind you once again of the status of these two players coming into this map, this match. Soulkey's elo score today is 13-15. Mini is 12-94. Granted, these two players haven't been playing a lot of, just stream games, especially Soulkey. Soulkey is one of those players who actually don't play stream games that much. Mini plays every day. So he shows his stats, he shows his skills, he shows his tricks to everyone around the world. So he's got a slight disadvantage here, because the true champion that Soulkey is, he hides his his heartbeat, behind his sleeves, and he doesn't show it, just barehanded out for everyone to see. Anyways, gonna be having the drone attacking the probe. The probe is got the first hit, so this drone will not be able to do that much damage. We're gonna be having some gateway coming down, which is nice, and as well as a cannon. This cannon completely wall off his enemies here, which is nice. What is this drone doing? Is he gonna try to go? Okay, I was gonna say, is he gonna try to go for creep colony? Of course, that is not the case here. He's not gonna be going for creep colony. Anyways, let's talk about win rate. Once again, win rate is virtually the same for these two players. Soulkey versus Protoss, as you can see in yellow, is 50%, and Mini against Zerg is 53%. So very standard builds, stats for these two players. What is that building in the bottom right? Is that a second cannon? I don't know. Anyways, let me give you a little bit more of ASL history stuff, guys. So if you think about ASL as the Olympics, winning the first place is gold, second is silver, and third is bronze. Is that right? Gold, bronze, gold, bronze, silver. Bronze is second place. Then out there in the Starcraft world, what do we have here? Flash is of course number one for sure. There's no one kid that can beat Flash. He's just so good in terms of accolades. But let me just hold on. Let me just give you some nice information here. I have some stuff in the back. 1 second, please. How do I do this stuff? Okay, here we go. There you go. You can see it a little bit better. So Flash is out there with 4 golds. Queen, second gold. Mini, 1 gold and 3 silvers. Soulkey, 1 gold, 0 silver, and 1 bronze. So in terms of accolades, then Mini is slightly better. If you look at the race distribution for the gold medals, so looks like Terran is top with 8 gold medals, 8 first finishes. Zerg is 5, and Protoss only 3. So it's a nice season to have another Protoss in the mix here. And you remember that we have Snow already qualifying, so 2 Protosses will have to duke each other out, and then Terran will duke out with the other guy. What is it, Zerg? Yeah, Hero versus Sharp will be a nice match to watch out for. Snow versus Mini. Snow is gonna win, man, if Mini loses. Yeah, if Mini wins it, then Snow I think would have an advantage going into the semifinals. Anyways, what's happening now? We might be having a drone hidden here. The probe is gonna check it now. It's just gonna be some zerglings. So yeah, at least Mini is too aware of the situation. The third hatchery is gonna be planted down at the bottom of kind of the map. Probe's gonna come up to scout here. Zergling have speed. This probe will die. We don't see any Hydrant. Hydralisk coming out of that expansion. It's just gonna be very fast Mutualist here. Mini's gotta be very careful. He starts to come out with 6 Zealot. They don't have leg. One of the Zealot is kind of surrounded. Good Zergling micro though from Soulkey. Not losing much, not losing anything, actually double Stargate, very interesting, as well as Cannon. So Mini wants to cover against all angles here. He says, you know what, I know I can win the long game because Troy SC statistically is, you know, favored towards Protoss. So I'm gonna put a double cannon in the front as well as a cannon in my main, as well as double Stargate. So this build is nice if his enemy is going for air heavy, which is indeed what's happening here. A lot of Zerlings are getting made here. Zealots are almost arriving at their destination. We two Zealots from the back might get surrounded, but they kind of pull towards the right side, and now all of the Zealots are grouped up very nice again. This hatchery on the bottom right once again is undiscovered by I guess not yet. I don't know if it's, I would call it undiscovered, just not yet paid attention to by Soulkey, by Mini. Now we have the Zealots start to attack now. The Sunken is not yet covered nicely. Zealots attacking. Zerling trying to surround from the back. That's Creep Colony is buying a lot of time, but all of the Zerlings are dying. Oh my god, the 5 Zealots start to attack and takes off the Sunken. Where the Mutualists? They start to go inside the main now. Drones are getting pulled and they need, oh my god, zero drones have died, which is nice. Zealots are gonna start to attack this hatchery. Might fall. The Mutualists might need to get involved now. Drone pull is nice. Zerling surrounding, but Zealot supporting from the back. If this hatchery fall, it's definitely GG, man. What if Zealot is attacking the Assimilated, which is not nice. More Zerlings attacking. Where the Mutualists? Start to make Mutualists now. He's making only Zerling. He's got enough gas for Mutualists, I think. But now, yeah, the last of the drone might be falling. And this hatchery, we need to get focus upon. He's not attacking the hatchery. He start to attack the freaking goddamn hatchery. He start to attack now. 4 Zealot attacking the hatchery might just be enough, though. Yeah, and indeed, this hatchery will fall. He's gonna focus his entire heart and mind to it, and he takes out the hatchery. The second game for sure we go to Mini. There is no way that Soulkey can come back from this supply wise. Soulkey is 29, Mini is 61. Where the Mutualists, we don't see anything like that. And yeah, this game is slightly disappointing to watch because I thought Soulkey is not a noob, but it turns out he's a nooblet. As I learned about this word on I don't know, on stream here, like some people call themselves nooblets, and now I learned what is nooblet. Is it a female noob, or is it just you know, weaker than even a noob here? Anyways, a third base is still doing quite okay for Soulkey, which is nice. Looks like a lot of courses start to come out. How many is that? 6 or 7? 6 courses. They don't have upgrade just yet, but it's gonna be just fine. Robo even coming up as well. So there is gonna be no way that Soulkey can come back from this behind by about 30 supply when his enemy supply is 60. That is staggering, man. A lot of Scourges start to get made. The hatchery gets replanted at the expansion, which is great. Zealots are trying to do a run mine, but it's not successful. So everything is looking very well for Mini. Looks like a lot of Scourges coming out. Double courses escaping and seeing the Scourges, which is great. Many Scourges are waiting. The only way for for Soulkey to come back is to do a huge attack with his Mutualist here. Only once a Corsair died, and in exchange for 6 Scourges, so that's not good for Soulkey. What can he do? We're going to be having Zealous once again trying to come out to attack. The Corsairs don't have the +1 upgrade. The Mutualists start to get produced now. He used all of his gas for the Mutualists, so he needs to win some major air battles here, but he lost a lot of Corsairs in the previous engagement. And Reavers? Wow. Reavers. This is interesting because, you know, this map, like I mentioned to you, there are some island bases, and that's exactly what is Mini doing. He's gonna make an expansion right here, make an island first, just to cover it for it. And have complete dominance in the air. If you can have complete dominance in the air, he will win. You know, with his additional hatchery here. Excuse me, his additional base here. The game is gonna be slow and painful. That from Soulkey. There is no way Soulkey could come back. If you look at the game, the game might look like even to you guys, but it's not even at all. Soulkey is so in the deep, man. He's so in the reds. He's so in the butthole of Mini's foot here. What's happening here? It looks like we're gonna be having Corsairs numbering. Oh my god, how many Corsairs is that? 12? I don't know. That's just goddamn freaking a lot of Corsairs, and some Reavers start to come out now, and this is gonna be the death toll. The knell here. The knell is the like a death clock, what not clock, the death bell basically is a nail, right? Anyways, 11 courses, are they upgraded? I don't know, it doesn't matter. Zelle start to attack as well, the Michel start to dive in, and good surround by the Scourges. Oh my freaking god, how many courses remains after the battle is over? 4 courses, and that Reaver has reached its destination. Double Reaver? Oh no, just a single Reaver, which is more than enough. Zelle start to attack in and diving in against the Sunken. The Sunken has fallen. How many Scourges can get produced? A Reaver start attack. The creep colony, that creep colony is gonna fall. The Zealot is buying some time. The Reaver would die. Oh my god, attack the freaking Reaver! The Reaver survives, and that hatchery will surely fall. Zealots come in and start to attack the Spire. One more Corsair has died, but these Mutalisks are so weak. The Corsair run for its life. Try to buy some time. Can the Spire get sniped? If the Spire gets sniped, it's definitely GG. Is it gonna be GG? Oh my god, looks like the Spire has fallen and drones are falling very nicely, and Soulkey is shaking his head. He knew that this is gonna be no way to come back. He needs to GG now and save his face, and you need to buy me coffee. See you soon, bye bye.